How are we doing, Panthers? Welcome back to the Coaches Show. I'm your host, Fletcher Newman, here with Coach Middleton, who has led his team to a 5-1 district record this season with an overall record of 14-5. What has the team been doing to be so successful this year?
Committing ourselves to the process, and we really guard real well, I think. Defense is what I preach and teach, and it is a philosophy that offense wins games, but defense wins championships. And it's the grimy part of the game. That's the hardest part of the game to get kids to buy into. Most young men play basketball, love to shoot and play offense, but what's made us successful this year is our commitment to, on the other end of the other side of the ball, is playing defense and guarding people.
Now, the Panthers had a 67-43 win over Joshua on Tuesday. So take us through what was going on during that game.
It was a big game for us. We were 4-1. Joshua was 3-2, so they were trying to, if they won, they were trying to, make a tie for first place. And they have been playing really, really well, and so have we. And, it was the first time in a while we were back at full strength, having everybody back. Like everybody in COVID has disrupted, had people in and out the lineup. So we had everybody back, and we were healthy for the first time in probably a month. So we just got off to a good start, guarded real well, and we really shot the ball and moved the ball and shared the ball, I thought. We're in a good spot right now, so I was very pleased.
Now, you have some younger guys stepping up on the varsity level so far this season. Who have you seen really making a statement for themselves so far during district?
Surely the kid I brought with me, Kelton Williams, is the second leading scorer on the team, and he played some as a freshman. Very talented kid. He's just a sophomore, but he's earning the stripes early. He's very talented young man. His partner in crime, Ovi Agbigby, is also a sophomore who's going to be really someone to contend with. He can score the ball, and it's long, and it's just getting longer and athletic as the days go by. And then, we have a very, very, very strong junior class. Probably the glue to our team is we finally got Taylor Toby back healthy. He's probably my best defender and one of the toughest kids on the team. And and there are other juniors. Cooper Wyckoff has really been shooting the ball well. Nathan Shepard's coming into his own. Trevor Toby as well. So we got a good junior class as well that I'm real excited about. They not only good players, but real leaders.
All right, well, you brought a player with you today, so tell us a little more about Kelton.
Kelton's a sophomore, and the future's bright. We've asked him to do a lot this year. As a sophomore, playing 5A basketball in North Texas, it ain't easy to be counted on and depended upon and that type of thing. And I think he's done a wonderful job of, being a point guard and a leader on this team and finding his way as a varsity basketball player. He's averaging 12 points per game and almost 3 assists and 3 rebounds per game. So he's producing, and we ask him to do a lot, and he's really delivered for us, and hopefully he can keep doing that.
All right, let's take it over to Kelton Williams. Kelton, what position do you play, and how'd you get started in basketball?
I played point guard and a little bit of shooting guard, but the way I started playing basketball is like my family. We're a basketball family, so like I really just grew up into basketball since I've been playing basketball since I was 4, so like it's just been in me since then.
How's your experience been playing at the varsity level at a younger age?
It's been tough. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but I just keep working hard and try and get better every single day so I can help my team.
What are some goals that you've set for you and your team going into this season?
To get district championship, to win district championship. I wanted to be MVP this year and to make it far in playoffs.
All right, thanks, Kelton. Coach, you'll play a strong district opponent this week in Ennis tomorrow at home at the arena. What are you expecting to see from the Lions?
They're a very physical basketball team. You know, the one loss we had was to Ennis right after Christmas. It was our first district game. We went down there and they beat us by 1 point on the last second free throw. And so we have a little fire in our eyes that we did them right or wrong here. Like we shouldn't have lost that game, and it hurt deeply. But I think at the same time, it put a lot of intensity back into us, and I think we used that disappointment and that feeling to spark us on this 5-game winning streak that we're currently on. So Ennis is going to be a challenge because, you know, they're mostly football players, so they're very physical and tough kids. So we're going to have to use our basketball skill to defeat them. You know, we can't let it get into one of these rugby matches or, you know, they like to ugly up the game with a lot of fouls and physical play, you know. So we got to make sure that we use our basketball skills to open up the game and play the way we are capable of and guard them, take them out of offense, and get our transition game going.
Now, what's the team been working on in practice, especially with that extra motivation against Ennis to prepare for your next game?
We just have a process that we're committed to daily, and that is simple, you know, be a good student, first of all, and the process is once we come into practice, you get your shots up, you get your weightlifting out of the way, and then we work on the basic fundamentals of the game, you know, and we don't deviate from that. I try to make sure that practices are interesting and difficult to a point that we don't do the same thing every day. So they are not bored, or they are not going through the motions. That we challenge one another every day. We compete every day. I'm always adamant about the spirit of competition, that we compete, and that we are always not satisfied with where we are, that we can always get better, you know. And, you know, we don't use a whole lot of slogans or anything like that. We don't, you know, we just have a specific process that we go through throughout our season. Like today, we have a process. We're going to come in, we're going to watch film of Ennis, get ourselves mentally prepared, get our shots up. We're going to practice our defensive intensity later on this afternoon. And then, you know, we'll watch some more film tomorrow, get ready to win a ball game. It's a process.
All right, well, that wraps up this week's edition of the Coaches Show. Thanks to Coach Middleton and Kelton Williams for being here with us today. This week, the Panthers will play Ennis at home tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so make sure you come out and support your Panthers. And if you are attending the game, be sure to follow all COVID-19 protocols. We'll see you next week.